Hello everyone, this is Jonathan from GameRant.com, and today we are putting together a video to show you the absolute best Grau class setup in Call of Duty Warzone. I'm going to be showing you some of my own clips as I show you this, and then obviously I'm going to show you how to set up the Grau itself. I've jumped into a quick plunder match just so that I can kind of clip together a bunch of examples for how great this gun is. But it'll do a good job, I think, of just showing you just how powerful this gun is, and then just in general some nice loadout options for you with the gun itself. So the best part about this gun is that it's going to become extremely accurate when you do this setup. There's almost no recoil whatsoever, so it really is down to your own thumb just tracking the person if it's on a controller, or your hand tracking them if it's on a mouse, because there's virtually no recoil. And then on top of that, the movement speed for the gun is actually still pretty good. It still has fairly quick aim down sight speed, movement and things like that, which usually isn't the case. Usually when you have a gun where you set up a bunch of pros on one side, so for in this case accuracy and range, it usually ends up being a bunch of cons on the other side, which could be something like you know, taking down somebody with speed, the aim down sight speed and things like that. But this class honestly sets itself up to be a great all-around weapon. So the first thing you want to do is obviously select the Grau. And then what you're going to do is select the monolith suppressor. So the monolith suppressor obviously helps with sound suppression, which is great in Warzone because then you won't show up on the radar and it's a quieter shot. But then additionally, it helps with the damage range big time. It extends it out pretty far. And then the next thing that you want to do is add on the Nexus barrel attachment. This one also helps with damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. So the bullet velocity and recoil control are great to start helping towards the less recoil and making this gun really be like a laser. And then it does have a couple cons here, but we'll go over that in a second. Speaking of laser, you want to attach the tac laser here for the next one. This is going to help kind of counteract some of the negatives that we've already had. So aim down sight speed is going to go up, aiming stability is going to go up, and aim walking steadiness is going to go up. So the big one there is the aim down sight speed. It's going to help counter some of the fact that we've kind of hurt that with a couple of the last attachments. And then aiming stability and aim walking steadiness will kind of help with general accuracy as well. The next one that I put on is 60 rounds, because the more ammo the better in something like Warzone especially. It's going to give you more ammo, but it's also going to make you shoot for longer periods of time before you need to reload. And then the underbarrel attachment here is the Commando, which is the first one you get, which is the recoil stabilization and aiming stability go up. Your movement speed does go down a little bit, but you honestly can't feel it too much at all when you're playing the game. So in general, this setup makes the gun be an absolute laser at mid-range to even long-ish range. It's really such an accurate weapon. And then it still manages to be a pretty fast weapon for movement, for aiming down sight speed and kind of starting to shoot as soon as you see somebody and things like that, which makes it a great gun even at close range. So here's a couple different class options that I have for it. I really like rocking the Kar98 marksman rifle with overkill here. I think it's a really good weapon. It also helps because it's a very fast-firing sniper rifle, so I like to use that. Obviously, it's not always a one-hit kill to the head if they have all their full armor, but it still is a really fun weapon to use. And then what you're going to want to do for this one is cold-blooded, overkill, and amped. So cold-blooded is a great setup here because you're going to not be seen by other people using thermal. Overkill is obviously what you need to rock two primaries. And then amped helps you switch quicker between your two weapons. And then the lethal, I just love the C4 because it's a great anti-vehicle equipment. And then the tactical is the heartbeat sensor because that's what pretty much everybody uses to help spot where people are. For my particular gun here, I've got the single custom barrel, the tac laser, the sniper scope, the F-Tac Sport, and the stippled grip here to help with kind of speed for this weapon, because I like to have a fast-firing sniper, but you can honestly switch this out to whatever sniper you want. Another one of my options that I have is the exact same weapon, but I have an RPG here because RPGs are really, really helpful and a little bit overpowered as well, just to kind of blast away people. Scavenger is helpful for this particular setup, but obviously the Grau is still the same Grau, and then you can use an RPG with it. Ghost is awesome so that you don't get seen by enemies on the radar. And then last but not least, I have a setup here with the MP7. So if I want to really use the Grau at long range, I can do that and it should work excellently. And then I can use this MP7 here with the tactical suppressor, the FSS Recon, the tac laser, 60 rounds, and the stippled grip tape. All these things combined are absolutely wonderful to help you take down the enemy as quickly as humanly possible at close range, and then that Grau takes care of everybody else at medium to long range. So, and this is what the perks look like. And again, I use the C4 and the heartbeat sensor regardless for all those different attachments or different loadouts. So those are all the options there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For more guides, for more news and more features, please stay tuned to GameRant.com. Thank you so much.